I'm thrilled to announce that I am officially appointing Interim Chief Adrian Diaz to be our permanent Chief, Adrian Diaz. And let's give that a hand right now. I had a great conversation with Kevin Hall from Tucson and Eric Greening from the department. And I will tell you that the search committee, who I'll acknowledge in a little better detail shortly, they did their job. They did their job very well. That they presented, in my estimation, 3 candidates who could lead a department. Made my job hard. The process was the right process, not just charter governed, but I think we went above and beyond what the charter requires. I'll talk a little bit about that. And then I'll talk about why I made the selection that I did over the weekend. As many of you know, because you are following this, this was clearly a robust and community-driven process. The 14 very engaged and involved community members and stakeholders that are with us now, they have different ideas on what a great police department should look like or what a leader should look like. Some may say, I want 7-minute response times. I want the level of investigations done thoroughly and quickly. Some may say that I want police accountability unlike I've never seen it. We want to make sure that a racialized approach, an unreasonable force is a thing of the past. And we have to acknowledge that it occurs, and we do not want it here in Seattle or anywhere else in this country. There could be some that says that they want to emphasize culturally competent officers. They want the complete morale changed. Or someone may say, I want all of that, all in one. But they have priorities. I am very proud to say that I heard that there were some robust discussions amongst this group looking at the candidates that they had. We talked to community members over and over, a few statistics. In addition to conversations with the youth and communities of color and the immigrant community, faith leaders, small business leaders, we offered a community survey in 7 languages. It was filled out by more than 1,300 residents. It's 15 applications. That was actually more than we had in our 2018 search. That was before George Floyd, before the pandemic, at a time where perhaps the political atmosphere might have been more conducive toward what we saw in Seattle. The committee did what they were supposed to do. They interviewed several people. They advanced 5 to the public safety experts, where those assessors administered a charter required oral and written competitive examination, unanimously sending me 3 highly qualified applicants. That was their job, and they did it well. I can say to all of you listening to my words right now that not one of these members thwarted the process, circumvented the process, and said, I want this person. You got 5, you got 3, this is who I like. Not one of them gave me that information. Now, I don't know what they did with their friends or what they did on their blogs. I don't read that stuff, but I'll tell you, it never got to me. So when I interviewed the 3, they were robust interviews, and like I said, all 3 extremely capable. When I talk about One Seattle, I talk about having this kind of conversation where you can agree, you can disagree, but you lead also with listening and understanding the other perspective. That's how we're going to build a great city. That's how this chief and I are going to build a great department together. So let me thank a few folks. Our officers. Our police officers spent the last several years serving our community despite exceptionally challenging circumstances. You name the circumstance of difficulty, and they did that. We are committed to supporting and retaining them, and quite candidly, Chief Diaz is the right one for that job.